Welcome back. If you purchase too much produce, you don't really want it to go bad. One way to preserve it is to pickle it. So Carmen has a story on maybe how you can get that done in your own kitchen today. Hey, Carmen.
Good morning, guys. So we're in the kitchen with the garden experts talking about how to pickle vegetables with their expert, Tony. Now, tell us, what are the benefits of pickling our vegetables, especially during a time like this when food might come a little bit scarce and you want to save some good stuff?
Absolutely. Well, today we're going to be working with Brussels sprouts, which have a pretty short shelf life, considering. And what we're talking about today is adding that vinegar to pickle them and really extending that shelf life so that you can go ahead and eat these later down the road, or like Troy and Renee and I were talking about the bumper crop, and so if you can take that bumper crop and extend it. So we're going to make a dill.
What's this?
This is actually a fresh dill from my garden. I've got some fresh bay leaves here.
Nice.
This is a generic pickling spice, and then what I'm going to have you do is start to push those Brussels sprouts in there. Now, some things that you want to know when you are pickling. Today we're using a brine that's about a 2-to-1 vinegar to water ratio, and about a 15-to-1 salt ratio. You don't want to use iodized salt. We got some canning salt here. You can also use like a pink Himalayan. Do the salt by weight though, because salts can be denser or not, or lighter actually. Another way to preserve food, which we started going here, is actually fermenting. And fermenting, instead of using vinegar, you're actually just using salt or a brine, so salt and water. And so you can see I put a little bit of salt on here. It's starting to juice out a little bit. And then what I would do is actually you can fill that all the way up. And then I would start to push that down with this pusher here. And this is a really great tool, this kind of funnel thing, and then also this jar grabber and the pickle pusher. So these are all really great tools that you could get or use to make pickles successfully. Now, one more thing that you want to do after we've got these all in, I've got one here. We're actually going to use this this jar puller here, and we are going to put this in a hot water bath. And what that's going to do is actually can it and seal it and kind of cook these Brussels sprouts a little bit, but then it will be good for preservation to sit on a shelf unrefrigerated. So fermenting and pickling, I've actually got, on fermenting you do need a special kind of lid. I just posted this on my Instagram under Tony Grows Food, but this is basically an airlock, because fermenting is an anaerobic environment. If you want to check it out, just swipe up on that link and you can see where those are coming from. But really good way to preserve your harvest. I was in the stores yesterday. There is actually quite a bit of produce left, and so you could buy a significant amount of produce and really get to stretch this a long ways.
Yeah. Why do so many people really this is really quick, why do so many people prefer to pickle the vegetables? This is becoming kind of a trend that died out and it's coming back.
Well, I think, again, you've got a lot of sustainability here. And then, as well, I love the taste of fermented and pickled goods. So you got a lot of salts and minerals in there and good stuff. So
Here we go.
I appreciate you guys.
Tony, yeah, thank you so much. Fermented, pickled, Brussels sprouts is what we did here. And this is what it would look like all sealed up, I'm assuming, with the peppers. Back to you.